Hi there, it's Ellen from Hanson Chiropractic, your ideal protein coach. Sorry you can't see me. The camera is on Andrea Potter. She's one of our current dieters on program, and I've asked her to come in and tell her story of how ideal protein has changed her life. Not only is she a dieter, but she's also my baby girl. So here's Andrea.
So I started losing weight a couple of years ago after I was 28, or right before I was 28, and I was told that I was going to have a hysterectomy. There was no fixing my PCOS. There was no doing anything. I had tried all up and down diets and I couldn't lose any weight. And then in November of 2016, I started working out. And I was able, with the help of that, and then of course the diet medication that doctors will put you on, was able to lose 30 pounds, and I gained it almost all back. I went on IP after looking in the mirror and not liking what I saw, my PCOS being out of control, and I couldn't fit in a seat at a concert comfortably. So I started my IP journey in June. At the end of June of 2017, I was 306 pounds, I want to say. And I got down to 233. Through the holidays, of course, I'm a bread fan and a carb fan, and I put on about 15 pounds from the holidays. And through that time, my husband and I have been trying to conceive. We have been told that we would never get pregnant, hence the reason I needed the hysterectomy. And when I went on IP, I went on it for the sole purpose of being able to beat PCOS, lose the weight that I needed to so that hopefully I could get pregnant. I just celebrated 5 years of being married to my husband. I've been with him for 10 years in October, and I was sick and tired of being miserable and fat and just depressed. Through the journey, I was able to get off all of my depression medication. I was able to get off the pain medicine that I had been on, which didn't do anything but cause more of an issue. I slowly worked the program through the ups and downs, and it was freaking hard. There was a lot of times that I felt like I was failing because I would give in to having cheese, for instance, once, or I would give in to having pineapple on a burger. Even though it was bunless, I wasn't supposed to have that fruit. I slowly worked it more and more. I lost more and more weight, and in February, after being in the hospital, I was in there for about 5 days, following some complications from taking fertility medicine. I got out of the hospital, and within the next week I was able to conceive, and we just found out that we're pregnant. So we're due in November. So the one thing I wanted to do my entire life was be a mom. And because I was able to lose the weight, because I was able to beat my PCOS, because I was able to get healthy and get that inflammation down, I was able to conceive. So if anything, I hope that my story shows you guys that if you stick to the program, especially if you have PCOS, fibromyalgia, MS, any of those inflammation diseases that can also cause issues with conceiving, maybe you're in chronic pain. I went from being on Vicodin and Percocet and muscle relaxers to not needing it because I got that weight off. PCOS makes it really hard sometimes for women to get pregnant. You usually carry the weight up front. So a lot of times you may be like skinny little legs, but a big old stomach. With me, I was a little bit more proportioned, but I had a big old stomach, and I was a fat face, and I had the fat legs, and I just was unhappy. And I'm going to pull up a picture. That's what I've been trying to do, is a picture so you guys can see. So this was me less than a year ago. And I went and I was able to turn that around, and I was able to get there. Just by eating healthy, eating clean, and following IP protocol. The first 3 days are the worst. You're gonna get bitchy. You're gonna feel gross. You're gonna feel like you have no energy. Like there's nothing in this world that you can do. You just wanna go to sleep. After you hit that 4th day, you're like an Energizer bunny. You have so much energy. You're burning so much fat. Your body is in that ketosis state. They've proven that if you keep your body in a ketosis state for a year or longer, you decrease your risk of cancer, of diabetes. You can beat diabetes if you are able to follow this protocol. Now, even people who are very petite and have diabetes, it's their blood sugar levels, right? You're putting things in your body that's turning it into sugar in your pancreas. You get on something like this, that's whole food, that's clean food, and that will help you, you're going to feel better. My dad's almost off his insulin, and he doesn't follow the diet completely. But what he does is he knows to eat some of the snacks, and that replaces some of the sugar snacks that he has. My husband was a big guy, and he's lost a good amount of weight in less than 6 months just by eating some of the snacks. He still may have a soda when we go out to eat, but he doesn't eat as much. He gets the good strong protein, he's not falling asleep all the time, and he feels better. Along with following up with chiropractic care has been proven to help you not get so sick. So with the IP, it put my body in a healthier state, and I was able to not get frequently sick. I was going to the doctors on all the different antibiotics, all the different everything that they could put you on because I was chronically ill. Between doing the IP and then doing the chiropractic care, I've been able to get to the point where I don't get sick like I used to. I might get a cold once a year, maybe twice a year if it's a really bad season, but I'm not getting chronic sinus infections. I'm not getting chronic flus. I'm not getting chronic colds and doping myself up of all this medication and these antibiotics that quite simply do not work. Most of the time, you get a UTI, you may get a yeast infection, you may get even sicker because antibiotics over time don't work. So if you follow the protocol and you live a healthy life, just do the best you can. Sometimes you're going to screw up. Sometimes you may eat something that's off plan. Get right back on it. As long as you get right back on it, that weight will come off. Being pregnant, I'm still using Ideal Protein. The only difference is I'm not on it to lose weight. So I may have a shake in the morning for breakfast with a piece of toast or a piece of fruit. And then I'll have another shake for a snack. And with that, I'll also supplement it with, again, a piece of toast or a bagel, maybe a thing of soup. But I'm getting that proper nutrition because at the end of the day, now I have to be worried about my baby. And I have to make sure that my baby's getting taken care of so that I don't just gain 150 pounds or 100 pounds or whatever it is through this pregnancy. My goal is to not gain more than 40 pounds. And so that's kind of where I'm at. And if you believe in yourself and you put in the hard work, you can definitely achieve anything you want. Thank you.